Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. See your Soul 3 with me, Elise. This is going to be a general message for my collect of the Iv. What up, collective? Please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow. It's a free way to support me and my channel, and I will keep making these reads. All right. And thank you all for watching these videos. Every single click, no matter how long or how little, benefits and helps me and this channel. So thank you. And without further ado, some cedar for me and some for you. Gotta get a symbol out. All right. All right, collective, let's hop in. Angels, ancestors, and guides. Please. I'm already prayed and meditated, but please protect me as I go through the tarot, ether, and oracle. Only that enriches for my high frequency collective may come through. So it is, so mote it be. Let's begin. Show me the collective's energy right now. Wow, I love that for you. In what way? Fuck yes, I love that. Look. Page of Wands to the Fool. It is a fresh step into some sort of new beginning. Look at this. It is, you are how this looks like it feels is how you really are moving and are. Period. That's fucking awesome. Huey, you can stay up here. Do not mess with the tripod. That's not cool. No. Hubert. You can come over, but don't be messing. All right, what's the situation? Fuck yes. Tempered. There's something, temperance in the Eight of Wands. There is a, Huey, I know what you're thinking. No, you can't do that, okay, bud? The situation is, I just really like this. The situation, the reason that you're able to take that like fresh, new, small step into something that's like huge, right? And in a new way, like you're boom, doing this. The situation is temperance. So there's some sort of temperance that you've had with yourself or with this situation. And because of that, there's a lot of fast communication coming, or you have, are about to get fast communication, or you're the one that's communicating. It doesn't even have to be fast. It's just like a lot of information, and it's like that. Clarify. Like, how do I explain that? Right. You ain't fucking around. Temperance, the Eight of Wands. There is like, okay, this is how I'm doing these things. It's something like that. You're moving into the next step, into something that's absolutely amazing, but it's also unfamiliar territory. You're out of like your experience. You don't know this way, world, something like that. It's something about a process too. Like, and I'm getting, you didn't like processes, and it's something that was like taking too long. It's like coming the way that it needs to come, but it's coming fast and hard, and it's just like you ain't fucking around. It's like that. Six of Cups to the Ten of Swords. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not really, okay, so that means wow, okay, this isn't going to be for everyone, but with the Six of Cups, that's like soulmate energy, but next to the Ten of Swords, here's another way I can read this, and there is some sort of, there is no more codependency or trauma bond. You've healed something, right? And so it's like any type of codependency or trauma bond, something like that. It's like lifted. That's a side note, right? That's one message. That's how I'm reading it, right? But that's like a side note because there's a couple other messages too. It is also saying this could be an effect to maybe you were betrayed by people you thought were friends, or soulmate energy. This could be family too, because soulmates can be platonic, they can be romantic, they can also be like blood relatives, because soulmate, some are here for a season and some are here forever. It just depends on what lessons you have to learn. But there's something here. It's also saying, for some of you, you are not going to betray your inner child, or you're not going to also betray your kids, because I'm getting that with the little kid here. There's just a bunch of different ways. You're loyal to yourself. Because if you look at this Ten of Swords, it's like this shit's already happened, but like the girl, this person, right? Don't get caught up in the sex or gender. There's no sex or gender in tarot. It's all arbitrary. This is just saying the feminine energy, right? So we've talked about this. When we as humans assert ourselves, we're using our masculine energy. When we as humans speak to a child, that's our feminine energy. And we all have that within us. Just finding the balance between. So it's the feminine energy of like, there's a lot of lightheartedness too. There's also a lot of protection because the Ten of Swords turned into, I don't know, there's some sort of spiritual lesson here too, because these are very spiritual cards as well. And this deck, there's a lot of crows and ravens. That could be significant to you. I'm getting Norse again and Odin. All right. Well, I was seeing Odin earlier. Huey, I knew you were going to do that. No. All right. So that's what we got so far. Please let me know if it resonates. I was getting Odin before. I was seeing ravens. So some of you may, what do we know about Odin? He went into, didn't he? Yes, he gave up his eye for the two ravens to see the past and the future, something like that. But maybe this is just saying that this is a message. So if Norse religion, or it's just, I'm getting a strong emphasis on that. So, and I was getting it earlier too. So if some of you might be watching this, you are in, like, your spirituality, or it's like Norse, Viking, right? But there's a spiritual side to it. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. That's just for whoever that resonates for. I don't say things for no reason, though. Okay. I'm also hearing Loki now, too. So was there a trickster? So there's like, basically, you're taking the steps that you need to take into this next part of your journey. And it's like, once you took this step, it was like hard, maybe, or difficult, because it was like you didn't know this way. Like, this is all new to me. But it's like you had to jump into this thing, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't have jumped, right? You would have stayed before and not jumped off and just been like, well, why can't I get down there? Because you haven't jumped the fuck off, right? It's like that. So you took that step, you jumped off, and when you jumped off, it's like, I'm fucking free. Like, hell to the motherfucking yeah. It's fucking on. It's like that. I meant like that. And it's you just mean business and whatever this is. I'm just getting you're a powerhouse. All right, let's see what the what's the advice? Huh. This one wants to come out. Okay. The advice is to keep building towards the future, or keep working towards the future, or it's something happening on Earth that's like, keep accumulating these things. And there's something about, could see the Seven of Pentacles graduates to the Eight, and you have the Seven and the Eight here. The Seven talks about the past, the Eights talk about, and the Eight of Pentacles anyways talks about building. So it's like maybe even building off the past, but not taking the past with you. It's like, oh, I just gotta, I'm still doing these things, but I have to close these things out real quick. Something like that. The advice is to keep doing what you're doing. And oh, I'm getting we got the Page of Swords here. Shit. Okay, we all know by now. Page of Swords is me as a personal reader. I also see this as a social media spy card. Other readers actually see it like that too. You can look, check it out. But regardless, I see it like that. So you may have like people spying on your social media. How pathetic. But really, the Page of Swords means you're in researching phase. You're in gathering. You're researching something. You're gathering intel. You're keep building towards what you're working on, and do not fucking hold back. The Queen of Swords. This could be something legal too. I'm not really sure, but we all know by now. For those of you that are familiar with, my channel. Queen of Swords talks about law, period. Law and order. It is logic and it is logic and truth. Pure fucking end. 2 + 2 = 4. There's no other fucking way to dice it. It's like that. Boom. You got this, whatever this is. Look. Oh, yeah, because the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Swords. So the 10 of Cups is here. It's yours. But you just had to make that logical choice. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? So it's almost like, too, so for some of you where this is the Norse part resonated with you, I don't know a lot about the Norse. I know I have runes and I know about the spirituality, but I don't know what, it's not my soul. I don't have a specific path or any read. I don't belong to a specific path. So I know a little about a lot, not everything about one. But what I do know about Norse, there may have been a battle here between the past and your future, but in a logical way. And it's like once you cut that, it's like all full force ahead. You also, maybe if you're relating to Norse, you could have ancestors that are Norse, and that is part of your guides. It could be, right? Something like that. If not, it's just saying you're a motherfucking warrior. Hello. The Norse were fucking tough, man. Look, High Priestess is here. Wow, I told you it was spiritual. This is second sight. This is a seer right here. 2 of Swords, the High Priestess. Wow, yeah. Look, 9 of Wands. I'm down, but I'm not out. And you're moving with the quickness. It's like you're not running away. You're not running away. You're running towards what you want, right? But you also have, what is that? Your weapon behind you. Look, there's the Raven again. 4 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, 4 of Wands, you're going to get the contract. You're going to get, if this is a business thing, you're going to get the contract. If it's a work thing, you're going to get the raise. If it's a romantic relationship, you are taking the next step from engagement to marriage. If you are committed, you're moving up the next level. If this is a self read, you have balanced your masculine and feminine energy with 1111, which is the 4 of Wands. It's the twin, the sign of the twin souls. But there is an action of, maybe because you're so balanced of the masculine and feminine energy, you know which way to move with something. So is also what I'm getting. But victory is fucking yours, is all I'm saying. And Ace of Pentacles. And then look what wants to peek out, the 7 of Swords. Oh, yeah, to get your beginning. Yeah. You're clever and you use strategy. It's strategic, right? Baby steps. Wow, and then look what fell. You can rewind it because you saw that the card came down. The Sun to the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to, whatever you dived off into, you have to just keep going with that momentum. It's going to get easier the more times that you do it, and it's going to get easier the next steps that you take towards, because the Sun is the brightest card in any deck, yes, but also what happens when the sun comes out? There's no fucking shadows. Everything's clear. It is clear. It is bright. So it's not only bright times ahead, but look, And this one, it's almost like the universe is like you're feeding off the solar energy too. You are the sun. Hello. You could be a Leo. You don't have to be, but this is a major arcana for Leo. Something could have happened in August. 8 could be significant, or it's simply just saying, in order for you, for the sun, to the Queen of Pentacles, which is just like financial freedom. This is a really good mom. Like all of them, all of the queens are, of course, but what it's saying is on the physical realm, on earth, right? And it is the divine feminine. You could be a male using your feminine energy, but I'm getting it more so of a female and a feminine energy. But take it how it resonates, right? I'm just the messenger. But yeah, so it's almost like something was like a speed bump, but like what I'm getting to, what I'm seeing, and pictures that I'm seeing. So it's like you're on your way up higher. Okay, so you've already leveled up. You've done these things, you've done the work, and you just keep going, right? Well, now like you run around, and now you're up, you're up, you're up. So now you have to like jump almost like a timeline because there's no more levels to that. That book is closed, right? So it's like you've closed another book. There's no more chapters left. So you have to like the gears, you know, they go around, right? And then like when they need to go up, they like click a different way so you can go up. So it's like a circle and up. And so sometimes when you're going up, the down, whatever is like negative that's pulling onto you, be it external or internal, right? It can only get at you if you stop or go backwards. If you keep going up, this shit becomes less and less of an effect, and you become more and more powerful anyways, because the more up you go, you're not down, right? You're up. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's see what final thoughts are. Just keep the slow and steady pace. You got this. It's a marathon, not a race. You have death and rebirth. Some of you could be a Scorpio. You don't have to be, but this is a major arcana for Scorpio. Or this also could be saying that something is happening in Scorpio season, which is coming up October 23rd to November, 22nd, something like that. A death, an end to something. It's like the phoenix, death and rebirth. So it's like, if you look at this, maybe it looks like in this death card, like everything on the outside kind of is dead. But if you look in here, everything on the inside of that hood is another universe, right? So there's something like that too. And the brighter you shine, there's something about casting the shadows out, and keep the slow and steady pace. You got this also with the King of Cups here. So that's the masculine energy of emotional intelligence. So whether male or female, you are using masculine energy when it comes to, I don't know, emotional intelligence, logic, and it's like that. The heart, you're not letting the heart rule. So it's not the feminine, it's the masculine. It's like how that is, right? So it's like the masculine energy of how the heart works, something like that. I hope I'm making sense, right? Because masculine and feminine emotions are just different, and it's like you're bringing out a masculine. It's a slow pace too, but remember, this is the Knight I trust. This is the only Knight I trust in any deck, because it's the slowest moving Knight, but this offer is slow and stable. This mission is there. It takes a long motherfucking time to get there, but that's because to get to where you need to go, it's like you know where you were going and you know the road to get there. It's just fucking annoying, all the little steps, the process. But you have to, because what you're carrying, like in here, what he's carrying is precious cargo. And in order for him to move to the next step of his life, he has to finish this mission. And this mission he took on in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? It ended up being the mission. And so now he's going towards this mission, but it's taken fucking forever. But once this mission is complete, it's like 9 of Cups, baby. For some, it's like a vendor. Like he's bringing this stuff to the king, right? And for others, it's like for the village or for his family. Whatever it is, right? But yeah. So you basically have to just keep doing what you've been doing. It's annoying as fuck, I know. But it is all good times ahead, right? Let's clarify that. there's the Nine of Swords again. That's not you, though. That's what I love about this. Only part of this is you. So that's what I'm getting from this energy. This right here, the Nine of Swords, that like you are not with your head in your hands, right? You are up here. You are what's causing that. So for some of you, this could be you evolving or you maintaining something. Yeah, I think you're just leveling up and you're letting rodents be rodents, something like that. And I think you just, it's just something like that. You just got to get through this phase. Just keep going. It's going to get better. It's just like that. But you can't stop or slow down. But you can't speed up either. You just got to keep the same pace. And it's going to take a while, but once it's there, it's done. It's like, and it's happening on real time. This is not spiritual time, or this is tangible, practical here now. This is Pentacles. This is Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Wands. Oh my God, remember in the beginning? The Judgment. Was that this reading? Where the Judgment card fell out, and I go, well, let's see if it comes back out. And it did. Judgment. To the Wheel. Wow, this is huge. Judgment to the Wheel. You have freed yourself, and now you're taking action. And it's like you're calling judgment, or some judgment has been called, and the cycle is done. It's over with. The book is over. It's on to bright times ahead. And come what may. Something like that. Look, Nine of Cups is back out. And that's what I got for you guys. I mean, that's just a really good reading, all in all, together. So any final thoughts, any other messages that might want to come out? Yeah, just keep doing, keep gathering intel, evidence, researching. So if this, it's going to be different for everyone, right? You could be graduating or getting a promotion, so you have to like learn researching things. You could be, I'm hearing the word law, so maybe that's significant. I'm not sure, but like, yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, this is going to work out. Just remember where you were, are, and where you're going. And you got this. Bye, guys. Love ya. Talk to you soon. And don't forget to hit that like button. Bye.